The Princess Theatre ghost is said to haunt one of Melbourne's most iconic buildings. Is it the spirit of a singer who died on stage? The theatre, situated on Spring Street, was built in 1854 and was originally called Astley's Amphitheatre. Astley's was a basic venue, a barn-like structure that offered vaudeville acts. It was cheap and popular with new arrivals brought by the gold rush. By 1885, the theatre had become run down and was sold. The new owners would renovate extensively. The design was supplied by famed local architect William Pitt, designer of St. Kilda Town Hall and Queen's Bridge, and featured an elaborate facade, decorative electric lighting, and a domed roof. Now dubbed the Princess Theatre and Opera House, it reopened with a lavish staging of Gilbert and Sullivan's The Mikado in 1886. Among the cast was Frederick Federici. Frederick Baker was born in London in April 1850. The son of a soldier, he spent some time in the army before a stint as a junior diplomat. But his passion was theater, and he turned to the stage in his early 20s. Of Italian heritage, he adopted the name Federici to add some panache to his stage persona. Federici found success as a nightclub singer, and then graduated to stage musicals and opera. He had a powerful bass tenor voice and striking on-stage performance. He showed a particular affinity for light comic opera and was the star of several Gilbert and Sullivan productions. Federici appeared in the first ever staging of both The Pirates of Penzance in 1880 and The Mikado in 1885. Both were smash hits on the West End and were subsequently staged on Broadway. Federici toured America with both productions. The success of these shows established Federici as one of the leading theater actors of the period. In early 1887, Federici joined J.C. Williamson's touring company, who had been engaged for a series of shows at the Princess Theatre in Melbourne. He arrived in the city in July, and his first appearance was playing Florian in Princess Ida. More shows followed, new roles in Dorothy, Ermenine, and a reprise of his performance in Pirates and The Mikado. In early 1888, the company embarked on a production of Faust. Faust is a popular German legend, recounted in folk stories, songs, ballet, theater, and opera. The character is a diligent academic, trying to acquire as much knowledge as possible. The devil, named Mephistopheles in the story, takes advantage of this and offers Faust the meaning of life in exchange for his soul. Faust agonizes over the offer, finally accepts, only to regret his decision as he is dragged off to hell. It is a simple morality tale, but has proved enduringly popular, especially on stage. For the 1888 production at the Princess Theatre, the 37-year-old Federici was to play Mephistopheles. Opening night was March 3, 1888. A full house was in attendance for the eagerly anticipated show, and the first few acts were generously received, Federici giving a dynamic performance. At the dramatic conclusion to the piece, Satan wrapped his scarlet cloaks around Faust, and the pair were lowered through a trapdoor, symbolizing the descent to hell. The enraptured crowd erupted into thunderous applause, lasting several minutes. But as he reached the cellar below the stage, Federici collapsed. A doctor was summoned and the actor was carried through to the green room. Efforts to revive him were in vain. He had died almost instantly. It was later determined the actor had suffered a heart attack. Federici was buried in Melbourne General Cemetery 2 days later and was widely mourned. His coffin was festooned with wreaths from mourners. Several attendees at the funeral service collapsed in grief. Glowing tributes were published to the local press and a collection taken up for his widow and 2 children, who later returned to England. But shortly afterwards, reports began to surface of strange happenings at the Princess Theatre. It is not known when Federici's ghost was first sighted. The report dates from 1900, but accounts of his appearance soon began to mount. Night staff, maintenance and security workers heard odd noises or said they saw a shadowy figure near the stage. Other theater staff felt strange or uncomfortable, had goose pimples for no reason, or experienced unexplained changes in temperature. Audience members reported odd lights flashing during theater performances. Stagehands and artists described feeling something brushing past them in empty corridors. Some even saw Federici himself. And these reports are not limited to some distant period of ancient history. In recent times, Federici's ghost has most often been seen sitting in a chair in the dress circle, occasionally watching performances. Paranormal researchers from all over the world have come to the Princess Theatre to investigate the case. Federici has widely been discussed on TV, in print, and on YouTube. On opening nights, theater management keep one seat vacant for Federici. From people who claim to have sighted him, he is usually spotted in the dress circle in the second or third row. It is considered good luck if he shows up. Thank you for making our way through the video. If you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button and give me your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, until next time.